Hey there guys, this is ShadowAngel here once again, and today I'm bringing you the finished Corax model. So I've managed to get him, well, I'd say painted a bit quicker than most, just due to not so, how can I put it, expansed colour palette. But it has given me a bit of a chance to sort of try out a few new techniques with colours that I've used, and also some of GW's newer colours as well. So first and foremost, as you can see, I've gone with an Iron Warrior, as I said I was, minus his Legion symbol, because I'm still waiting on it, but obviously that's not the main point with this with this. Now, as I said before, I took a lot of inspiration from the audiobook Raven's Flight, I believe, or The Lightning Tower. I know it's part of the same collection of audiobooks. It's on the same, was on the same pack kind of thing. So I kind of love that first instant where Corax comes flying in and just demolishes the whole Iron Warrior line. And yeah, I think it works reasonably well. I didn't want to go too dark with the Marine, because obviously Corax is quite dark armoured himself, apart from obviously the white flare and silvers and things like that. Now, there's a lot of controversy over the skin tone as well. I looked in, I've looked into descriptions of how his skin is meant to be, and there are so many different things. I was just like, screw it, I'd kind of base it on how I wish. So I've gone quite pale with him, but it's not like pristine white, because then I think he's falling too much into the category with Kurz and Fulgrim on that side. And it doesn't really take full effect until after the whole cloning debacle and stuff like that. So I'm just saying I'm setting it before that, so he still looks fairly healthy-ish in the skin tone and things like that. So in terms of the rubble building, I've kind of gone with this kind of like worn-out stone look, and then made it like tile, so it's like the outside that he's then come crashing in onto the inside, a bit like I did with my Vulcan model. So it looks like he's coming from like I say, outside to inside. I've also added a bit of gore effect to on the chainsword, just so it looks like it's in like mid battle, so it doesn't look like the Iron Warrior's been caught completely off guard. I've also added a bit of blood splatter as well. There's also blue. I've added a bit of blue radiation shot in there from the Archetype pistol to cause that much damage on a Marine. The Archetype pistol must do something a bit spectacular. Now, as I was talking with slightly new techniques, I've really gone to town on highlighting up the silver, so it gives this really nice sort of layered silver look. So it's not just a flat silver, it is built up. And to do this, I followed my good friend Black Legion Brascar's technique of when he was doing his Iron Warriors, because I really liked how his looked. So I've kind of had to go back through his videos to find where his painting guide was, and things like that. So yeah, I think it's come out looking really nice. And of course the lights died on me. So let me just take you in a bit closer on Corax. Yeah, I've kind of gone with this weird like red and green tiled effect, just for the pure fact of, like I say, trying to add a bit of light on the base, so it counters the dark side of Corax's armour and stuff. So just take you in a bit closer. So as you can see, I've kind of gone with like the standard Raven Guard colours. So black armour, which has been highlighted up, so it's almost needlepoint but not tronned, as I see so much black armour done. And if you want to know how I paint my black armour. If you go through the How I Paint playlist, there is black armour in there, where I painted Ferrus Manus. Done exactly the same way. It's just different levels of null oil to get the level of black that suits where you want to get to. As for the silvers, as I was talking about, so you can really see the silvers standing out with this, because the thing I like about Raven Guard is they don't really go for a lot of gold, so it looks quite visually different. They kind of go with more whites and silvers. And to do that, I've basically, it's lead belcher base with obviously the black wash over it, and then re-highlighted up with, I believe, Ironbreaker. So that's my kind of new colour. I've also been using the new gem paints as well. The red gem in the centre of the Raven up on his shoulder, and on the one on his leg. Both jewels were done using them. Now I really like those paints. They make it doing small gems like that really nice and effective. For bigger ones, I found not so much. But they do work really well as like a glaze over the top to kind of meld it all to meld all the layer colours together and things like that. So, where next? So as for the white as well, I've tried to do something a bit different with the white. Because white is such a pain in the ass colour to work with in any sense of scale. It's a base of ceramite, then black washed over, and then very thinnish layers of white scar, because white scar doesn't dry up as quick as ceramite for some reason. I think it's because it's a layer paint, so it's a bit easier to work with, and it works better in like stage layers, so you can really build that colour up and depth to the whites. Trying to think where to go now. So like I say, I've kind of really tried to keep gold to a minimum. There is only like one bit of gold or so, apart from the gem edgings and stuff like that. As for the claws, they are silvered, lead belcher, then washed with black, then redone up with Ironbreaker, then have a very thin Gulliman's wash over them to give them a slight bluey tint, because the right one is activated whereas the left one isn't, and then put a hard coat over the top, just to give it that kind of really shining steel, or oh god, I can't think of the name. Basically, really cool metallic look to the claws, so they look really pointed and sharp. Obviously, for a Primarch. I've also gone with trying to make the intakes of the jets a bit dirted, because obviously he flies more than he will anything else, as well as adding just a touch of blue to the back vents, the metal vents on the back of the jets as well, just to give them a bit more of a worn feel. The whip has been gone over with silvers as well, so you can, like I say, you can really see where this is. Let's see if I can get a bit closer for you. And and then finally the face sculpt. Now I absolutely love the face sculpt for this model. It is probably easily one of the best that Forge World have done in terms of how it looks. The fact you can really see that like angered gristled look in his face, and and the Raven's feathers and stuff underneath the belt as well. And I've really enjoyed painting this model. Something a bit different in terms of what I'd normally paint and colour palette and things like that. And so there you go, guys. That's Corax all done and dusted. As we know, the next Primarch is Lehman Russ, and I absolutely cannot wait to get a hold of that model and like properly have an official Lehman Russ model for my wolves, and hopefully get some pre-heresy stuff going again. And yeah, and so hopefully you'll be out soon. I think another month or two, month and a half, and we should have the next one. So as always, guys, thank you so much for the support with Primarch series and all the videos that I post and things like that, and all the great feedback that you guys give. Also, thank you to everyone who subscribed and continues to subscribe as well, as new and old. Thank you for all the likes, shares. Thank you for all the likes on the Facebook page as well, and obviously those who follow me on Instagram. There will be a link below for the Facebook page, so you can keep up to show off all my future products that I'm working on currently. And yeah, I'm hoping to get a bit more Age of Sigmar stuff up on the channel. I'm going to go back and completely properly review my Chaos stuff, so I can show proper like HD vids of them, because they are nice models. And now that the point system's now coming in, I'm also looking to do a review on that as well. And yeah, hopefully I'm also looking at doing a few battle reports as well, get them up on here, so I can expand into something a bit new, and hopefully some other bits and pieces if I can get them to work. But thank you again, guys. Stay safe, and I'll catch you again next time. Thank you. Bye.